Let's get to Bob Pisani. Bob?
And it started off the usual consumer staples, utilities, defensive sectors stronger, and the more cyclical names like industrials weaker. But as you mentioned, we've turned around a little bit. Caterpillar's gone positive. Take a look at the major. I'm putting up the major cyclical sectors here. Energy still weak. Retail still weak. Semis were down at the open. They flipped positive. Banks were down at the open. They're positive. Consumer staples, they were positive at the open. Again, this has been very defensive every day as we take a look. But the real action, frankly, has been overseas in Asia, where it was another down day for the markets there, particularly on the Hang Seng here. We're down. The Hang Seng here, of course, is the Hong Kong market. We're down maybe 9% this month. So we're at the lowest level since January, essentially. And it's starting to affect some of the smaller developing markets, Malaysia, Thailand, Philippines. These are probably down about 4 or 5%. For the month overall, but there's an awful lot of political turmoil around. It's just important for everyone to be aware of it, not just in Hong Kong, of course, in Hong Kong air, but in Italy, as well as in the UK with the Brexit issues, Argentina as well. This all kind of adds up. A lot of this partly is due to some populist fights going on from populist politicians. Hong Kong is a different issue, of course, but it all puts into a very potent stew. It makes it very difficult to assign numbers for earnings because that's what the stock market is. I think importantly, Evercore had a very important point this morning here. Global GDP growth for 2019 estimated to be about 3%, but China is the incremental add for the world. China adds 1 percentage point to global growth. So China is about 1/3, 1 percentage point of that 3.2 is China. If the China numbers come down dramatically, global growth numbers come down. The point is China is really sort of one of the main engines of global economic growth, and if that starts to come down, we have a problem. We've seen some individual stocks trading in Hong Kong that have just had frankly, horrible months. Sands China, this is Macau Gaming. You know that. Sands, of course, down 12%. Hong Kong Land, one of the big property developers in Hong Kong, down 12%. The Hang Seng Bank, this is a big bank there. They trade. They deal mostly exclusively in Hong Kong. Finally, just quickly, Cathay Pacific, which is not only canceling flights, but also their own employees may, in fact, be involved in some of these demonstrations. That's sitting near a 10-year low.